Hello everyone, my name is Buddy and welcome back for another episode of Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. This is Ultimate Warriors and today we have a guest. We tried to book Morgan Freeman, but his downside was just too high, so instead we got Marshall Peterson.
Hey!
Welcome to the show. Not the Marshall Peterson in the game, he sucks on the mic. Unlike this Marshall Peterson who just spits mad fire all the time.
You know it!
Woo woo woo.
Let's get down to the hissy and
Let's get
turn
jiggy
up
with
this
it.
fafizzle on the nizzle shapizzle.
Look bro, we all know you love Fro. Just, you don't have to show it all the time.
I'm wearing a Fro t-shirt!
Oh yeah, oh shucks. That's his t-shirt branding, oh shucks. Alright, so we gotta get down to the month of tapings that is going to be infamously known as Event Horizon tapings. Where do you want to start with that street fight angle you were talking to me about before the show?
I do want to do a street fight.
Do you want to open the show with it?
Yeah.
Alright then.
Sounds like a good first show. Sounds like it'll really blow the crowd up. So I think we need. I want two people who are very. It doesn't matter if they're heel or face. I mean, it probably does matter, but from my perspective, what I want is two people who are very fiery. You know, on screen they have to be very passionate and sort of angry, and they just sort of start. Or three people. Four. Jesus Christ! What the hell?
I'll explain to you in a second.
Anyway, these people need to be, like, angry, you know what I mean? The kinds of people that would just break out into a fight. I don't want this to seem like it was a staged fight. I mean, all the fights are staged, obviously. But, I don't want to, you know what I mean?
So here's what I got for you, bro. Here's what I got for you, alright? We're gonna have Fro Sure open the show. Open the season, because this is the first episode of the season 2.
There you go.
Open
wow,
the season.
I feel so, like, you know, I'm in
privileged?
I'm in the second season.
You are?
Pretty special.
Season 2 of Ultimate Warriors.
I'm not in it before it starts heading downhill in the 8th season, and the 9th season's like some fake thing, and then the 10th season...
And then suddenly we've become the longest-running episodic television show in history, and Fro Sure is like this 50-year-old man still wrestling, doing a US title open or something like that, you know?
And he's like, hey, for shizzle.
For shizzle? Alright, anyway. What I got planned. So Fro opens the show. Let's actually start typing. Fro opens the show to a huge ovation. He is carrying the world. See, feel free to add anything as we go along here, because me just typing what I'm saying is a bit weird.
Heavyweight championship. And a bowl of Cheerios, his new sponsor.
Of the last. He is flanked.
Yo, for shizzles, you know you gotta get your Cheerio on.
By the other members
breakfast cereal
of Aw Shucks Inc. Eh? Way to get you on the show, eh? Hey. He says, okay, now I want you to write a promo for me, but it needs to end with him being arrogant and calling anyone out, basically. So go for it. To a street fight tonight.
Wait, okay, so, shit, okay. Oh, God. So, my nizzles. How black is Fro Sure?
Like, in terms of color or in terms of background?
Background.
All I know...
How black does he act?
Not that black.
So he's actually... Okay. So...
This always gets so racist.
It's gonna
For
get
the last
racist.
year, I have felt bad about Greg Wright's gimmick. That's what you've done to me, Marshall.
Oh, wait, what was his gimmick again?
El Greg.
Oh, yes! El Greg
For the
Negro!
last year, I have felt bad about that gimmick. I've purposely not booked him so I don't have to say it. so
I'm gonna book him.
Well, that's fine, because now he's called Groucho Bling.
Aww. El Greg Negro.
The promo, Marshall.
Anyway, so my bros, I have been sitting on my throne at home.
It's only been a week since the season ended.
Still, you can sit for a week. I sit all week. I've been sitting at my throne at home, thinking about all my hoes. Toast?
Really? Is that what we're going for here? This guy is a freaking squeaky clean baby face.
So, I've been sitting on my throne at home. Well, I thought you said he was gonna be arrogant and call someone out.
He is
That's not
arrogant,
sneaky.
yeah. I mean, John Cena's pretty arrogant.
That's true.
Hiroshi Tanahashi's a bit of a dick.
Thinking about all my Cheerios.
How do you spell Cheerios? Is that it? No.
2 E's.
Oh, I got it.
Cheer,
Nope,
and then Ios. Cheerios. There you go.
I got it.
Thinking about all my Cheerios. Buy them now. No, okay. Thinking about all... That's it. And I remembered that I'm the Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm the what's the name? The MAW World Heavyweight Champion.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what that means? I'm an arrogant asshole. No, just kidding.
I'm the face that runs the place.
That's a good one, yeah. I'm the face that runs the place.
Mm-hmm.
So you better know that I like to see myself a fight every once in a while. And I thought, what's the biggest pussy that I can think of? No, I'm just kidding. What's a good way to say? Because I want him to basically say, oh, so there we go. That's how he would say it. What? Well, I'm calling out absolutely anyone in the back who thinks they have a bigger dick than I do. The unstoppable. The unbreakable. Fro Shizzle. Fro Champion. Fro Cheerios. Am I going to win? Fro sure. Okay, that works.
Okay. Honolulu. We're going to do another angle to see who accepts the challenge. This is probably going to do really well since Fro is in 2 opening angles. And Fro is amazing. Just full stop, Fro is amazing. Okay. You happy with that?
I like it.
Alright then. So we got Fro, not Frantic Ali, Marshall, and... oh wait, no, that's meant to be
Switch
Honolulu.
those around.
It doesn't really matter, but sure. Because you're just there as decoration.
My for shizzle Marshall here.
You're literally you're not referenced at all during the promo.
Neither is Honolulu Joseph.
It's also true. That's how relevant you are. You're right there with Honolulu Joseph. Uh-oh. What the hell did I just do? That is weird as hell.
What?
Look at where that line is.
That is weird.
Alright. That works for me. Doesn't really matter.
Oh.
Actually, screw it. I'm going to redo that. Fro. Then we got attacker, I guess. No, not attacker. Acceptor. Okay, so this will be the acceptance angle. I'm going to let you write the promo for Ernest if you want.
What does that mean?
The guy who's accepting, he's going to come out and accept the challenge.
His name's Ernest? No, just
Yeah.
kidding. Why are there 3 acceptors?
Because Ernest has 2 cronies.
His name's not actually Ernest, right?
Yeah, his name's Ernest.
I don't think so.
Ernest Youngman.
What the fuck?
Have you got a problem with one of our hottest stables in the entire company?
You gotta show me this guy.
Okay, he's pretty awesome. Team That's not the capital bit. Team Chaos is music hits. And Robbie Wright. Sorry, let's just do Ernest first. Ernest Youngman emerges from the back, flanked by Robbie Wright and Deuce Deadline. So the only caveat I'll chuck on this promo is that it's got to end with Ernest turning the match into a street fight.
Okay.
This guy's basically straight out of the 90s, except he's kind of like a cult leader who's like really dark. So, there you go. I think Bray Wyatt mixed with Macho Man Randy Savage. Or you can just go full Bray Wyatt, that also works.
So, kid.
So, brother.
No. Flanked by Robbie Wright and Deuce Deadline. So they are so Pro sure is going to have a street fight with Ernest Youngman.
Yes.
And are Robbie Wright and Deuce Deadline involved?
They'll probably interfere in the match, but they're not actually in the match.
Okay. So Ernest walks up.
Ernest has already walked up.
Shit.
This is all dialogue now.
Okay. Fro, I heard your challenge, and I could tell you wanted to impress everybody.
I like this. Playing on his insecurities.
Show him how much of a big, strong man you are.
He's tiny.
Fro's tiny?
He's like a middleweight. He's like...
That's playing more on his insecurities.
Okay. Good.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
I think you know that this crowd isn't impressed. Ignore the cheering.
Yeah, because they love him so much.
I mean, that's what a heel does, though. They ignore the fact they ignore the crowd. I think you know that this crowd isn't impressed. And I definitely know that Team Chaos is.
I like it. You're fit. You're getting the character. So
I'm good with heels. I don't know what to do with faces.
Why.
They're too facey. Anyway, so I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't... Wait, so Fro just challenged him to a regular fight, right?
Yeah, Fro didn't challenge anyone to anything official. He just went, anyone want to come out here and get a piece? And then they came out. So that's where we're here. Why
don't I take you out to the streets?
Wait, it's going to start in the ring.
Shit.
Yeah. and then we're going to go out to the streets in the next angle. So, yeah.
Why don't I take you into that ring and show you who the real top dog is around here? You faux shizzle that? That doesn't make any sense. And after I'm done with you... Wait, what? Wait, stop! I got a line. And after I'm done with you, I don't even think you're gonna be impressed with yourself anymore.
There's got to be something about a street fight in there.
I thought they were starting in the ring. I thought it just spilled out into the street.
No, a street fight is a type of match where anything goes. It starts in the ring all the time.
Okay, so wait, what'd you write?
Okay, go for it. Am I gonna beat the shit out of you? For sure.
After I'm done with you, I don't even think you're gonna be impressed with yourself. So, street fight? No.
I used the right "you're" there, right? That confused me a little bit. You are going to be impressed with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's gonna be...
no...
on my terms.
Yeah, on my terms. Street
gonna be
fight, no rules.
a street fight.
No disqualifications.
It's going to be
And no bullshit.
chaos.
Okay.
Street fight's chaos. It's
true.
Chaotic.
It's true. And then one of the other guys in Team Chaos takes a baseball bat and bashes Rocher's head, and he has to go to the hospital. and the main guy's like, "What the hell was that? We were gonna have a wrestling match." He's like, "Sorry, I got excited."
Okay then.
I'm telling you, it would work. Robbie Wright, Ernst Young.
Ernest.
Ernest is the main guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Robbie's probably the better of the two in terms of talking, but Ernest's a really good wrestler, so. I'm the best at wrestling. Fro/chaos segment.
You spelled chaos wrong.
You're right.
You spelled it considerably wrong.
Problem?
Ace!
Angle writer.
Ace!
Fro.
Do you have any snake characters?
I'm a fucking snake.
I'm a fucking snake!
I mean, we have a guy called Animal DeVille, so... I mean, you could turn him into a snake. I got no problem with you messing with Animal. He's got barely anything going for him right now.
Is he a face or a heel?
He's a babyface at the moment. He could turn heel.
Maybe he turns heel and he becomes a snake.
I mean, Randy's face right now.
There you go.
He's a face right now, Randy is.
Okay, well, that's stupid. I don't want Randy to be a face. He's a snake!
He's still a... Well, he's not really. He's the apex predator. Okay, so... Fro and Ernest, we got so many angles on the show. Look to start their street fight. The action gets heavy and the two men leave the arena brawling. Robbie Wright and Deuce Deadline are incredibly confused.
Go to the smoothie shop.
And the announcers decide that the show must go on.
So they get in a car with a camera.
No, we won't hear from them for the rest. Well, we'll show some videos of them fighting in the street later. But we actually need to get some matches in this show. This is a wrestling show, Marshall.
I don't think so.
It is. Ernest Youngman, Deuce Deadline, Robbie Wright.
So this is only for the show? It's not in an actual ring?
What do you mean? Like,
Sorry,
yeah.
like, are you selling tickets to the shows you're recording?
Yeah.
Okay, so you make money on the ticket.
Yes. A lot of money. Most of our money comes from that.
Sounds like it. You're not even making any money from the show now. Negotiated a 0% contract.
I can't remember whether we negotiated a 0% contract or whether we have to pay for all our costs. One of the two. Otherwise, we're making about 10% of the revenue. Which, you know, is a thing. We need to... Right, we're going to kick off the show.
So right now, you're taking a loss on the show. You're just trying to make it...
We're making profit on the show if you consider, like, the ticket sales as part of the show income.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. But
you're
we're making a loss on the TV show.
You have hopes to make the TV show more popular.
Yes, but probably not profitable. We'll probably take a loss on the TV show even until we're, like, global. In order to make a profit on our pay-per-views. We're just not running any pay-per-views yet. Pay-per-views are where you're going to make the most amount of money in this game. But we don't have any yet because we're not popular enough. Close, but not quite. Opening match. We got a tag division, we got a women's division, we got a mid-card, and we got
Let's have a women's match.
Okay. So, we have... These are our baby faces. She is mid-card, main event, world champion, jobber, mid-card, jobber. These are our heels. Main event, mid-card, jobber, mid-card, jobber. You got any plans?
Going back to faces.
No, this is everyone.
I know.
Faces on heels. Oh, okay. I thought you said you're going back to faces. I was like, no, that's Sarah.
No. How about click on Belle Bryden?
Okay, she's 41 years old.
Jesus.
She's still just as good as she's ever been, though. She's not on the time decline yet. She's great. She's over. She's fantastic on the microphone. She's the best worker on the roster, probably by far.
Women and men?
Oh, no. Women.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately. Our women's division isn't quite better than the men's division, but it is probably the best women's division I've seen in a while. Like, in all honesty. It's a good women's division right now.
Okay, do we have any feuds going on in the women's division?
I mean, Hellcat Hernandez and Brooke Tyler just ended.
Oh, I got one. I got an idea. Cool.
Go.
We have two faces challenge each other to like one of those weird matches where they're like, oh yeah, we're friends, but let's fight. And then a heel interrupts and beats the shit out of one of the faces, and the other face comes to her rescue.
This is meant to be a match. We don't need any more angles.
Fine. We'll have Belle Bryden versus... I'm thinking Lily Snyder.
That works, yeah.
Would that be a good idea?
Yeah, I put this a little later in the show, though.
Not as an opening match?
No, we can book it now, but I would put this as the second to last match. It's probably going to be the second best match on the card.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Because of Belle.
Yeah, and Lily's pretty good as well. She's no jobber. So these two have had women's world title matches before, so it's okay to put them together now because they're not like Lily's not going anywhere right now, but otherwise, like I wouldn't usually. Is Lily good enough to call it? Holy shit! Oh god, what? When did you get this good? You wow! You did not have permission to get that good. Okay, this should go very well then. How over is she? Okay, she's over enough. Wow, you know, this has tons of potential. Wow, I'm always surprised when people surprise me on how good they are. All right, so what's
gonna
win? The actual?
Belle Bryden?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it can go the other way. She'll just probably bitch. Do you want to go the other way?
I feel like Belle Bryden's 40 and Lily's 26. Does Belle really need a win?
No, but she probably thinks she does.
That's stupid.
Do you want to try? Do you want to try Lily going over?
I think we should. I think younger. I know she's a heel, so the audience might not like it, but
furious. Belle Bryden is furious.
What a bitch!
Wait. We could fix the situation. No, let's just put Belle as the winner. It's alright.
I almost don't want her in this match because of her bitchiness.
Look, she's super over. How can you really blame her? It's like asking, I don't know, Nikki Bella to take a job to Alicia Fox or something. Except I just compared two of the best women's wrestlers in the world right now to Nikki Bella and Alicia Fox. But, you know, same kind of thing.
And
what do you want as an actual opener? Do you want a crazy 6-man tag?
we can just have a regular tag. Do you want to?
These are our tag teams right now. The Enforcers are a main event tag team. Crime and Punishment are like a put together random ass. Like they're two singles dudes who sometimes team up, and then the rest of them are proper tag teams.
How about the Enforcers versus the Ring Generals?
They're both heels. These are the faces. Those are the heels.
Oh, you have a lot of heel tag teams.
I have a lot of heels generally.
Stay in the teams.
I know. I was looking. I thought I saw Casey Glenn. I was like,
it's
I
weird
thought
that
he'd
the
come
good
back.
old boys. Is that like supposed to be like some of the faces? Some of them. These two are like brothers.
Yep.
They look so alike. That guy looks so happy to be alive. He's like, hey! Oh, we are definitely putting the good old boys in a match. Oh, sweet Jesus, that man's face.
Do you want to just put together a team? Or do you want to have a proper team?
Yeah, maybe we can put together a new face team.
I mean, I'm not going to put them together permanently.
Okay, we'll just use one of the teams, yeah, then.
Okay. I'm happy to put together a team for them to just beat, but...
how about... Who do you think needs pushing?
These guys have never wrestled together since their formation, so these guys probably.
Okay. Let's put the ace
Okay.
in.
Alright, yeah. This is gonna do pretty badly, but it's an opener, so it doesn't really matter. What? Who's going over?
The face.
Okay. And who's getting the pin? Who's taking the pin?
That guy with the face. Yes, Max.
I don't know which one it is.
You don't?
I don't know these guys. I signed them because they're good to have around the backstage area. They're quite nice guys. Thimbleby. Yeah,
That's such a weird name.
Thimbleby Langton. Open, scripted, decisive. Alright, so we'll put that as the opener. And then I'll book the main event now. Do we actually have one? No, but that's okay, because we can just do Extreme Rules, or no disqualification, or hardcore,
What's a
whatever.
Las Vegas gamble?
A trademark of the Babes of Sin City. Two women compete against each other. Before the match, they spin a wheel which decides which of a selection of risque costumes they are required to wear for the match. That is a match that will never be used in this promotion. Style hardcore based, okay.
1v1 lingerie? Jesus Christ.
Look, there are some bad federations out there, you
How
know.
could you get two women to fight in lingerie?
You know, it's actually happened in real life, so.
What, really?
Yes.
These women agreed to this?
There are matches in real life where the object of the match is to strip women down to their lingerie.
Wow.
Marshall is intrigued. Hardcore based. We want to turn that to regular, and then make it a street fight.
Is the match called strip poker?
Strip poker? What?
I was just joking.
Damn it. No, I think it was called the Bra and Panties match.
That's a really clever name.
Should we give them weapons? I don't think I'll go.
Whoa, yes,
over.
weapons.
Fine. I don't know if the crowd are gonna like that.
What? Who doesn't like a good weapon?
These Puro fans, man. If a guy cheats, they're like, "Oh no, you're not allowed to do that, you bastard."
Look at the crowd you've created.
Look, I didn't create that crowd. I inherited this crowd. If anything, I have cultivated them to be more tolerant towards angles. I mean, just look at him. He's the kind of guy you run an angle with every now and then. Alright. I'm assuming For Sure goes over, but it's up to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. For sure? Okay. We don't have to book another match. If you want to put some more angles in there, but I usually book 4 matches. Do you want
let's
to book
have a
another
match where a heel goes over, because we've had 3 face wins.
True. Do you want to do Team Chaos versus somebody?
Another 2v2?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You can literally pick any one out of these guys.
How about... I do like Andre Monk and Honolulu Joseph.
Have we had this match before? I feel like I've booked this one already. No, we haven't. Okay. Sam Keith. And...
What's the road agent?
That's the guy who puts the match together backstage with the guys.
Oh, okay.
So, unless you have any objections, I'm putting Team Chaos over.
Yeah, yep. That's what the point of it was.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. In fact, that's why I had you pick like some of the weakest people in the roster, so I don't even know what I was saying. Okay, we have 5 minutes left, which means we can do about 5 minutes in the show of videos of Frosure and Ernest Youngman in the streets. Or we could put some other talent over. It's up to you.
No, let's have 5 minutes of videos.
Okay. Entertainment-based video. Clone the angle. On screen. I got an idea for some of these. Some of these are going to have Team Chaos members on screen, and then some of these won't. Okay, so what do you want them to be doing in this first video?
They're fighting. Their fighting spills out into a local cafe.
Yep.
Fighting in a local cafe. The store owner asks them to please take this outside. We allowed to punch random people?
If we use one of our people on the roster, yes.
Damn it.
Well, we can use somebody on the roster pretending to be a store guy. Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. Okay.
Plus, you'll get that guy super over.
So who is this? Let's... Honolulu Joseph!
Okay, but we won't refer to him as Honolulu Joseph.
Jim, the store manager. Wait, no, you already write the store owner. Okay, yeah. Ask them to take it outside. Frosure stops fighting and says, "I'm so sorry. Of course we will." And then Ernest punches him in the mouth. Right in the teeth.
And assures him he will get the situation under control. And then what? Who does Ernest punch in the mouth?
Ernest punches the store owner in the mouth.
Okay. In the mouth, and then throws Fro over the counter.
Yes, into the store manager.
Into the store manager and a variety of it's not cutlery. It's the plates and stuff. What's it called? Not silverware.
Oh yeah,
either.
China.
China. Variety of expensive china. And a variety of expensive... Is that with a Y or an I?
No, China is spelled like the country China.
Okay. I thought like the rest
of China.
It's named
after China.
I see.
It was made there. Invented there.
Which comes crashing down on Fro's head.
Jesus! Fro really took a beating in that scene.
Busting him open.
Bloody promo.
Okay. Well, so it's going to be Honolulu Joseph, you said, on screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
we'll have success and defeat. Actually, Honolulu Joseph has been used tonight, so we could use someone else.
Okay. Marshall!
We've used him tonight as well.
Come on, let's punch Marshall in the face.
Let's put Groucho Bling there.
I bet the audience will love if Marshall gets punched in the mouth.
He's not a heel.
Yeah, but they don't like him.
They don't hate him either. They just don't know who he is. Right, so we got to make one of these 3 videos a minute, and then the others will be 2. So, which is it going to be 1 or 2 minutes for this one?
That sounds like a 2-minute.
Okay. The fight continues. Part 1.
Okay, they're fighting on a train.
Wait a minute. Let me get the angle ready to write. Go on, explain your thing while I'm getting it set up.
I don't know how they got on the train. That's the ridiculousness of the fight.
Okay, now remember that we're in Washington, D.C., and remember there's hilarity that could ensue with that.
Oh! That's true. Okay. Their fighting spills on to the White House garden. Oh, in the White House lawn.
In the next video, they have to get back to the arena, so this is probably your last really crazy one. Okay. Just to let you know.
Their fighting spills out into the White House lawn.
Let me just clone it.
This is going to be very similar to the last promo.
Also remember we're in 2017, so your political jokes may be invalid.
Not any political jokes. It's going to involve Secret Service, but their time.
That's fine. It's fine. So, Frosure and Ernest Youngman. Ernest Youngman are shown
fighting on the White House lawn.
Now, is White House spelled like White House?
Yep,
or is it
the color white house?
I'm kidding. Is it W for lawn?
God damn it.
That one was serious. It might have been a year.
White House lawn. Then, several Secret Service members come sprinting towards them.
Yep. Is one of them going to recognize Fro and ask for an autograph?
Yes! I was thinking that! Wait, so then...
Yep.
Then one says, "Wait, guys, hold up."
Yep.
And he says, "I know you. You're Frosher." The two stop fighting.
Yep.
The two stop fighting.
Yep.
And Fro signs his autograph. While signing, Ernest punches a Secret Service member being played by another one of our guys.
Yep.
Then the Secret Service member tases Ernest in the crotch.
Oh, you spell tases?
I believe it's with a Z.
Where? There?
Yeah, we're S's, yeah. I could be wrong. I think so.
Tases.
No, an S at the end.
Ernest. We'll leave that one there.
Ernest in the crotch.
You know, this gets very... We should just book Attitude Era
That's not
WWE.
how crotch is spelled.
I know, that's crouch.
T-C-H.
Crotch.
No way.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. Crotch.
Alright, is that the end of the video?
Yeah, that's it.
Does Fro then pin him? SS member.
Whoa.
Obviously.
Oh, yes.
Secret Service.
Shit, yeah.
Okay. Angle was saved successfully. Oh, they're all off screen. Shit, I've got to change that. They're obviously all on screen. Damn it. And then Fro is obviously the only one rated because Fro is amazing. Alright, so who are going to play the Secret Service guys?
So one of the Secret Service guys is just going to stand there. He's not going to be involved at all. So that can be anyone.
There are 3 guys, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
One of the guys is just there. He runs up and he just watches the thing happen. He reacts visually. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
The other guy is the guy who asked for a signature, and the third guy is the guy who gets punched and then tases Ernest.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you can pick out who you want for that.
These are all guys who are pretty good at acting, so
Okay.
I think they make sense. No, not SS, damn it. I was hoping that my thing from earlier was still...
Definitely do a Nazi segment next time.
Oh yeah, you're here for a fucking month. I forgot about this. This isn't over after tonight this time. You're still gonna be... Unlike last time where after, which is in the morning, I wash myself off of the shame and then I can get back to properly booking. This time I wash myself off from the shame. I get to properly booking and you're sitting there like, hi!
Hi, let's do it! You know your audience loves these.
I haven't seen any of them yet.
I think they will because they get to see the guts of the show. You know, the real grime.
The real grind. Alright, we gotta do one more video. Well, we don't have to, but we got another minute, so we might as well. Where they get back into the arena somehow. But before they get to the arena, they can be doing some crazy hijinks.
Okay, they crash into the arena fighting on a cargo truck. And the cargo truck is being driven by one of the Chaos members.
Yes. For sure. And Ernest Youngman crash into the backstage area in a cargo train.
Cargo truck.
Or truck.
It'd be intense if a train crashed.
That's what I was thinking.
It's off the rails!
Driven by the least interesting of the Chaos members. Driven by Deuce. Deadline.
They go.
Robbie
they
Wright.
both
Wait a
go
minute.
flying onto the stage.
Wait. Robbie Wright is in the passenger seat. Looking very...
Turn left!
looking very confused and very scared.
Deuce
Fro
Deadline
and-
looks drunk.
Deuce looks either drunk or hypnotized. Fro and Ernest crash out onto the ramp where they see each other and continue fighting until they reach the ring. Sam Keith comes out and orders the match to continue for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Jeez.
And there you go. We'll have Truck Driver 1. Oh, just Truck Driver.
Trucker driver.
Oh, thank you. Truck Driver. Passenger. And then Sammy Boy. And then everyone's on screen.
Yep.
And Fro is rated on his over this. I think the truck driver should get success for being a truck driver.
You just said a person wasn't even there. Was on screen.
Who's this?
You said.
Oh, thank you. When you say said, I get confused.
Oh yeah, sorry.
4. There we go.
I'm telling you,
Good stuff.
this is good.
Well, we see it. It's probably going to be graded quite well since Fro Shore is freaking over and he's everywhere tonight.
I am for sure. Have Cheerios. Oh, Fro sure should beat. I know he didn't write it in, but Fro sure should beat Ernest down with a bowl of Cheerios.
Maybe next week. Maybe this entire month will be this feud. I wouldn't be surprised.
He smashes a bowl of Cheerios over Ernest's head.
Okay, I think that's good enough. Do you want to run it?
Let's run it. I'm so excited to see what happens.
I'm so scared.
Everyone, cross your fingers.
Okay, go for it. Let's go.
Holy shit! 97.
You know, I was expecting a little better.
What?
Yeah, usually he opens these shows up with the hundreds.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's still a good segment.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
Fro.
fun.
I'll be the narrator. You can be Fro.
Okay.
Fro opens the show to a huge ovation. He is carrying the World Heavyweight Championship that he retained at the end of last season. He is flanked by the other members of Aw Shucks Incorporated. He says,
So, my bros, I have been sitting on my throne at home thinking about my Cheerios, TM. Buy 'em now. I remember, oh yeah, typo. I remember I am the MAW World Heavyweight Champion. You know what that means? I'm the face that runs the place. So you better know that I like to see a little fight every once in a while. So I'm calling out absolutely anyone in the back who thinks he can take a shot at the best in the world. The unstoppable, the unbreakable, Fro Shizzle, Fro Champion, Fro Cheerios. And am I going to win? Fro Shore.
yeah!
100?
Team Chaos's music hits and Ernest Youngman emerges from the back, flanked by Robbie Wright and Deuce Deadline.
You really have convinced these people to like angles. Fro, I heard yo. Oh wait, no, different guy.
Bray Wyatt.
Oh yeah. Fro, I heard yo challenge, and I could tell
A little more southern.
you just wanted to impress everyone.
A little less southern.
Show them how much of a big, strong man you are.
Perfect.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think you know what this crowd is. I think you know that this crowd isn't impressed, and I definitely know that Team Chaos isn't. So, I'll tell you what. Why don't I take you on in that ring and show you who's the top dog in the ring? Am I going to beat the shit out of you? Oh, sure. After I'm done with you, I don't even think you're going to be impressed with yourself. But it's going to be on my terms. It's going to be a street fight. It's going to be chaos.
This is fine because it's a little bit shorter. Fro and Ernest look to start their street fight. The action gets heavy, and the two men leave the arena brawling. Robbie Wright and Deuce Deadline are incredibly confused, and the announcers decide that the show must go on.
So 74 isn't terrible?
No, especially since we already had two big
Oh,
angles.
shit, 51?
That's good. No, it's fine. These teams are terrible.
Oh, okay.
These teams are really bad.
Well, it's good
this
for
is
them.
Good grade. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, I think their first match got a 35 or something.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
improvement.
Big improvement. In about that solid... I'm not going to do this voice all night. In about that good solid reaction but non-existent crowd heat, the Aces of Mayhem defeated the Good Old Boys in 7 minutes and 44 seconds when Max Mayhem defeated Thimbledy Langton by pinfall with a Canadian tumbleweed.
Great move.
Good. Great move? Okay then. For sure, and Ernest Youngman are shown fighting in a local cafe. The store owner asks them to
Wouldn't it be
please
funny
take
if we
this
didn't show
outside.
actual videos? We just had someone announce everything.
Lower low budget. Fro sure stops fighting and apologizes to the store owner and assures him he will get the situation under control. Ernest then punches the store owner in the mouth and then throws Fro over the counter into the store manager and a variety of expensive china, which comes crashing down on Fro's head, busting him open.
Jesus Christ. We should have one of the Secret Service agents be like, Fro, are you okay?
Yeah. We didn't mention the blood at all later on.
Jesus Christ. The promos are being so much more popular than the matches.
Well, we still got two pretty good matches left, so.
Okay.
In about that had some solid reaction but non-existent crowd heat, Team Chaos defeated Andre Monk and Honolulu Joseph in 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Oh, I was looking at that side and I was like, that's not Honolulu Joseph. Defeated Andre Monk by pinfall with the Deadliner. Yeah?
Is that decent
Marshall
for
Peterson,
them?
it's a little bit low, but it's not terrible.
Did some good work at ringside.
Yeah. Ready to move on?
Yep.
Okay. Fro Sure and Ernest Youngman are shown fighting on the White House lawn. Then, several Secret Service members come sprinting towards them. One of them tells the others to wait. He says he recognizes Fro Sure and asks them to stop. The two men stop fighting, and Fro signed an autograph for the man. While Fro is signing, Ernest punches the Secret Service member, who tases Ernest in the crotch. Holy shit. I'm a little bit upset about this one.
Wow, that is a bad score.
For these
for
two,
them,
it is. Yeah. In a match that had some good action, and average heat, Val Bryden defeated Billy Snyder in 7 minutes and 51 seconds with a dish of the day. Okay. Huh. How is it a cold crowd? Alright then, whatever. Moving on. Fro Sure and Ernest Youngman crash into the backstage area in a cargo truck, driven by Deuce Deadline. Robbie Wright is in the passenger seat, looking very confused and very scared. Deuce looks either drunk or hypnotized. Fro and Ernest crash out onto the ramp, where they see each other and continue fighting until they reach the ring. Sam Keith comes out and orders the match to continue for the World Heavyweight Championship. Okay. In about the featured good action and average heat, Fro Sure defeated Ernest Youngman in 16 minutes and 52 seconds by pinfall with a sure thing. Fro Sure makes defense number 16 of his MAW World Heavyweight title.
Boom.
Yeah, they've had better, but certainly not a bad match at all. I hope the show rating's good, because that main event plus two A-star angles should make a good show rating. So, fingers crossed. Here we go.
Yep.
B's alright. Yeah, B's perfect. That's suitable, you know?
The show increased our popularity in 11 regions.
Yep.
That's pretty
Did
good.
it increase it by a full amount, I wonder? Like, by a full point. That's the big thing.
Oh, so it doesn't mean by a full point. It just means...
No. Yeah. It did not. Did it? No. But that's okay. Not every show has to. Not every show usually does. It's okay, Mashy. You're good. Let's see how Team Chaos ended up. What? You're kidding me, right? How did Team Chaos not get involved in that later match? In that later, because he was too short, maybe? It was a minor angle, perhaps? There's a couple of ways that could have affected it. We'll finish the Team Chaos storyline next week.
And look correct, the road to redemption.
Yes. We haven't done that one in a while. Yeah, alright. Do you want to see how that affected Team Chaos's popularity levels?
Sure. Should have brought him up. They were in the whole thing.
It brought Ernest Youngman up by 2 points. It brought Robbie Wright. Did they bring him up? Yep, brought him up by a point. And Deuce, the truck driver. It brought his popularity. It didn't move. He was only driving a truck. You know.
He also looked confused in the first angle.
He did. He looked pretty confused in the last one as well. For my reckoning.
Who gave Deuce Headline the wheel?
How did he get in the truck? How did Fro and Ernest get in the truck?
That's a good question.
How is Ernest not in jail?
Where'd they get the truck from?
How is Fro not in jail?
Yeah, how'd they not get in jail for busting on the White House lawn, beating a Secret Service agent? And
destroying a lot of property in a cafe.
Because it was all staged.
I don't know how we got permission to film on the White House lawn.
No, that's good. Maybe it was like a really cheesy movie set. Maybe very clearly not even outside. It's got like fake grass and like this like cutout White House in the background.
That was a pretty good show, actually. We have freaking 3 more of these and an event to book.
Wow.
Yeah. It's gonna be a slog. Stay tuned, everyone. Next week. Do you have any not spoilers, but do you have any teasers for next week, what we're going to be doing?
Well, I'll tell you this. There's going to be plenty of lingerie. No, just kidding. There's going to be more, I think we definitely want to continue this feud between Frosure and Ernest. I think that should blow up into the last show.
Okay.
With a proper match, a real. Anyway,
they had 16 minutes.
That's true. That was a proper match. Well, maybe we'll make it. I don't know. I'll have to think about how we're gonna make that match special. But yes, and next show we're probably gonna do another interesting angle. I'm thinking somehow we're gonna have. I'm thinking we're gonna have some women's angles next show. Sorry.
Yeah, we can do it.
So, yeah, that's all the teasers I've got.
I have to say this, for anybody thinking of not watching the next episode, you cannot miss Marshall booking women's angles. You just can't miss it. You just can't. Stay classy, everyone.
So, the two were fighting in a barrel of butter, and then...
Stay classy, Suplex City.